untouchable.
Alright, I am now live with some more Avowed.
I hate you so much.
How rude. Alright. Continue.
Right behind you.
Alright. Oh, yeah, let me increase my perception so I can have a higher crit chance. Yeah.
I heard something. Found.
Beyond seek. Nice job.
Right in the butt.
Not bad, Marius.
Off wood.
I would have sent that thief on his way, without our blessed day supplies. Then he would have died. How do you know? We didn't.
What do we got in here?
I should be out there fighting. You always leave me behind.
Getting a lot of these potions. Oh,
This is where I make my stand.
oh, that crit. And that ragdoll was pretty funny.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Apparently, I have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
Did you really think killing me would improve things?
I wasn't sure. I knew I needed to do something. And when your face appeared to me in a dream, I believed I received a vision.
Again?
Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
Oof, I've had vision when I touch during the living lands.
Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things.
Indeed.
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
Do you still believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
Happens now.
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Guy, Marius, what would you do?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a second chance, but don't make me regret it.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
You really are full of surprises, Envoy.
You're really letting us go?
Why make a bad situation worse?
At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
See that it
Big
does.
mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ebbs on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Thank you. All right.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more
Thanks.
thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
Yeah, see? Yeah, don't make me regret it.
How do we know this enemy isn't going to stab us in the back?
Adirans are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? Do you really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubted. But we'll give her a chase she won't forget.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Ooh. Okay. Blowing up my phone. All right, I'm gonna do Grimoire Mastery. There, now I can use these spells. There, now I have an ice spell. My gun holstered during service.
Do not succumb to fear, friends. Protect yourselves against this vile plague. My remedies have been tested and...
Oh. Oh, right there. Almond pistol.
What sweaty Adiran beast used my chair? Feels like they fucked up my poor table, too.
Watch it, envoy. You might just start to relax here if you're not careful.
Oh, you can't land on those.
The Adirans only see us as soil to feed their dying homeland. Why should we nourish them? We have our own.
Settings, UI damage numbers. Oh, alright. Well, at least it gives you instructions on that kind of stuff. Whee!
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Let my killer go free.
You what? Oh boy. Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
You agreed to leave Paradise. That's all that matters.
Have I taken leave of my senses? We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
Ludwig raises a fuss, let me do the talking.
She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
She sounds like a wonderful person.
Ah.
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Yeah. Can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
What does one do Animancy?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
As you work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Understood.
If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
Where does Fior fit into the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Oh. Cutscene. Cool sword.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Patient precedes you.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
Experience this horror firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
I think you're being a little too hard.
If you only knew the restraint I'm showing.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to get help somewhere. The Living Lands need us.
You're right about the second part. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
She is going to be a problem.
You supposed to be on our side?
Sometimes I wonder. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on. At least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirans don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad, unhinged.
Unhinged is just the way I like it.
Well, in that case, you should fit right in.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig? Well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her.
Nothing
Safe
good.
travels. I'm told Emerald Stairs beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
That is 3 skulls. Let me go hit up this bounty board. There's also a quest over here that I can do. Ah! Paradis.
Hey, so close. Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
You know about the
I know
godlikes.
we had 1 or 2 disappear lately. Gods took them back, I heard. Just another sign, I guess? You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it.
Trust me, I've been neck deep in madness since I've arrived.
I would say welcome to the living lands, but things have gotten even stranger lately. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
Do I want to know what your main reagent is?
Oh, just a bit of luminous adra. Rather valuable, but nothing against the law. You may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been busy, that wildlife here has gone a bit wrong. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here, and I hoped to stop it.
Feel you have the answer?
Possibly, yes. But now I can't begin my tests without my main reagent. All I need is a luminous adra. But you see the problem? It's extremely rare. I'll likely never have another chance to get it. More precisely, it is adra infused with soul energy. And it's only found in the Deadfire Archipelago, which should explain its value. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
I gotta get my intellect up. Went through a lot of trouble to get this stuff.
Oh, it's very hard to find. It comes only from the Deadfire Archipelago, and when refined, can have wondrous effects. Enhanced strength and stamina, slower aging too. I've even heard it has a pleasant minty flavor when mixed correctly. My friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
You think the Adra could cure the affliction?
The people of the Deadfire have been refining luminous Adra for its health benefits for gods know how long. If anything can cure this affliction, that's it.
Find your friends, we find the Adra.
Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganeth and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name.
Tracking down unscrupulous smugglers is our specialty.
I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
She asked about you again, Halden. She wants to know when you'll re-enlist.
I'm not going back. That's the end of it.
You know how Lupin feels about waiting.
Don't care.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time.
All the time, especially since I arrived here.
Oh, all the attention must truly bother you. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Dwarven smugglers come by here recently? Seem a bit concerned.
Heavens, no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
Looks like things have cleaned up around here.
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink. Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place?
Looking for a crew of smugglers. Have you seen any?
Who can tell? You've been speaking with Gwyneth, I assume? Huh? She's the one so quick to flirt with dangerous strangers. Go bother Edelgund. Huh? She's probably by the western gate looking for someone willing to talk to her. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Huh? This is going to end up being a giant goose chase, isn't it?
Tempestuous Luandi Carterai. Watch
Grab these bounties.
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
Okay. Voice volume down a little bit.
Well, I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the docks.
I get that a lot.
I bet you do. I bet you do. I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky. Oh my name from the lips of one so young sure takes me back.
Sounds like you've had other visitors.
Indeed. A young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone.
Seems odd they would come to a scholar for help.
They were asking all sorts of people. Seems like I was the only one willing to really speak to them. They were asking where they could find luminous Adra, of all things. Can't imagine what they'd needed it for. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough.
I assume it's someplace remote and deadly.
Welcome to the Living Lands. Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry out some experiments into teleportation. They carried their instruments and a
Azrael, what's up?
supply of luminous Adra to the island of Castel's Folly. It's possible there's some still there.
Need to go to Castel's Folly.
Castel's Folly is the small island not far from here to the east. It's a difficult place to traverse, but those folks might be desperate enough to try. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you?
We just want to make sure they're
The
okay.
folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed searching for Adra that probably isn't there. I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if I warned you not to go to Castel's Folly, so I wish you luck.
Oh, don't want to go that far. Hopefully there's a boat I can commandeer. Because if not, we're swimming.
And rock!
Yeah. Oh. Oh good, looks like there's shallow waters I can...
The Adirans want to start boarding ships. Folks, no one involved.
Left flank!
another glorious battle.
Oh, hey. Good bit of coin. That'll be nice. Component. Last eye. Very nice. Oh, dude, a lightning pistol. Hits deal 10% bonus shock damage. Nice. Oh, this thing looks cool. Egg. How's life? Pretty good. Some agate, paradise ladder.
Can't tell you how many ships have come to a bad end on those rocks.
Yeah, I believe it. On. You been grinding zombies? Nice.
Let's go. Show me what you got. Eggsworth and Ross. Come on. I have the shot. On your right.
That's ricochet? That sounds awesome.
Everybody all right?
Oh, spoiled cucumber. Ugh, great. That's what I wanted in my inventory.
Keep quiet.
Is someone there? I knew it!
Let's go!
Ow.
See? For you!
Nice. Health potion. Nice. Well, it doesn't surprise me. Voice actors take another work. Just stick with one. You're not going to make that much money. First riddle, two-handed melee weapon unique. Ooh. I'm encumbered. Alright, have fun. Poison damage. Hmm. Oh, hello. Oh, some Adra. There's armor.
This is why I don't tangle with animancy.
Is anything in there? Thank goodness none of that has weight to it.
I don't agree with all of your Adiran laws, but you're right to be suspicious of animancy. Don't tell Liviana I said that. Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
Watch your step.
Good advice. Oh. Animancy did this? Yeah, probably a good thing we banned it. Aha, sneaky.
There. Make the boss proud.
Don't stand a chance!
One moment.
Who's ready for more?
I am. And hide. Nice. High level enemies are dropping some good stuff. That's something down there. Oh, hey.
That looks like a totem to your burned queen.
What do you make of it? Wow. Alright, what do we got? Goodness, the range on parkour is very forgiving.
Got it! Oh, take a breather, folks. Getting out of this alive.
Captain, we're not alone here.
Gods, what else? Hold fire. Maybe they're willing to talk. Please, please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Audra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us.
I'm pretty sure you promised that Audra to someone else.
We made a mistake. Defalva's Audra is unretrievable. On the bottom of the sea, somewhere between here and the Deadfire. We acquired some luminous Audra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradis. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Audra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries.
Risk. It's here to take back the Audra, but you don't have to give them.
You got it. But the Valians won't accept that as an excuse. They want Audra to replace what we took. Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Audra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance. If we could find enough Audra to replace what we lost.
You really trust Captain? Trust the Captain not to kill you when you bring back the Audra?
Trusting the company is always risky. But not returning the Audra will absolutely get us killed.
Why don't you let us handle the Captain?
Are you serious? You do that for us.
It's the Audra, and we'll get the Vervalians off your back.
If that means what I think it means, I'm all for it. Better odds than we have now. We're supposed to bring the Audra to Bardado at the Usher's Hand just north of here. She's probably already there waiting for us. If you somehow make it out alive with the Audra, get it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradis. Maybe he'll do some good with it.
Okay, what was the point of that? Something up there? Ooh. Ah. Sneaky. Up. Time to upgrade some stuff.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Let the gods handle it.
Putting trust in the gods is like wearing a blindfold in a dark room. You can't see, but there wasn't any light anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
For the land, forests, I assume there's more than that out there.
Forests, sure, but wild. The people of Fior Mesiverno tamed what they could and give a safe birth to the rest. But past that is the strange stuff. Ruins, spirits, and other things that you should steer clear of.
It's too bad I won't have an expert dwarven hunter and explorer as my guide.
Right. Too bad. Yeah, I mean, I could come with you, though. I'm not currently engaged anywhere else.
I have a feeling you'd follow us either way.
Right. I'm also not charging you for this, so you'd be stupid to send me away. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
It's enough for now. Get some rest.
Pleasant dreams. Fior Mesiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
Forests are thick, but between the two of us, we can handle it.
They're not just thick. They're nigh impenetrable. And there's a distinct feeling that they want you dead. Nothing we can't get through, but you'll be glad you brought me along.
I never regret bringing you along.
Well, I do have some experience with Emerald Stair. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
Thankful for your
Just glad
expertise.
I can help. Right, changing the subject. If I must.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
Not my concern. I'm here to stop the Dream Scourge, not enforce Adirian laws.
Good. Because it is the Dream Scourge, not Helia's parsley, that threatens all of us out here. Honestly, I wish more of your countrymen shared your pragmatism and decency. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
You mentioned training together?
Yeah. I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
Yeah, dude, you're a tank.
Some of that is sheer stubbornness, but I can give you some pointers on your stance, too.
Alright.
That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest. Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Let's do Constitution. Let's go!
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
As someone who's been on the other end of a poisoned arrow, I am.
I'd say he can learn a thing or two from you. But I think you had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
I made a mistake?
I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it?
Pragmatism. He'll tell his story and others will think twice before striking.
I can see why your Emperor relies on your resourcefulness.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
The Inquisitor's approach seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
I've always found that to be too zealous for my liking.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
Yeah, that worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
For the company.
Feelings mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you?
No.
Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
How about new?
I'll be here if you need me.
Cooking.
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snapflies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
An enemy with this weapon has a 25% chance to cast Crackling Bolt. Wonderful. Powerful attacks deal high shock accumulation to nearby enemies. Ooh. Yeah.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some Tanglewort in my pack. That should clear it right up.
Oh.
Hardwood.
Okay, okay. Hey.
Breaking these down. More of embers. Fan of flames, fireball, ring of fire, meteor shower. Wow. Yep, break that down. Alright, anything in here? That, I'll break it down.
You can thank me later.
Fireball, blizzard, crackling bolt.
Later. That's what I'm here for.
Ladder. Right. Arda. Ooh, steel chunk. Okay. How many did I need? 4? Yeah, nailed it. Oh, a dream.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
You keep showing up in my dreams.
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way.
Well, it's my way.
A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Enough. Let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Jeez, why are you guys standing so close?
I've always hated spiders. Ow!
Hush now. Save your strength.
You say that like...
Well, this is familiar territory.
Hold it there, amigo. We're expecting someone tonight for sure. But you're not them.
Captain Bardato, I presume?
You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. I told you we were the baddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads.
I'm sure that sounds reasonable to you, but I can't give you the Arda.
Well then, I guess we'll go kill Trevik and his crew after we take the Adra from your corpse. Bring me their heads! You shouldn't be here!
We throwing bombs?
You're a good friend.
Be on seek. Silmes mito. Silmes mito.
To your left.
Silmes mito.
Got him.
back in the fight. Coming from your right.
There's Marius.
Take a moment, people.
Wow.
Envoy.
Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
I didn't hear you coming. Paradise must have sent their best.
Careful, it could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We have learned you are not a figure to be trifled with. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
Ah, see? Told you it would pay off. Making friends. Finally got these taken care of. Oh, right, the glass eye. Let me go turn that in.
Welcome back.
Bounty to claim.
Show it here. Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive.
See ya.
Be safe out there. You hear?
Copy. Yeah.
Good. You made it back.
Philosopher's Riddle. I don't think I'm ever going to use this. I like having the shields. Yeah. Those aren't too bad.
I knew you'd be back.
What you got? Enchantment stuff. Take all that. Thank you. That's your stuff, man.
Any chance you found some luminous Adra for me?
Hope you put this to good use.
Thank you. Thank you! Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be.
Better put that to good use.
Oh, of course. Worry not about it. I know the value of what you brought me. Thank you again, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
So what was that he just gave me? Certainly not this. Oh, this is a thing Azrael mentioned. Huh. Fantastic. Hmm. Where are these other bounties at? It's fast travel. Yeah. See what other goodies I can get out of this.
Quiet as the
No. Nope. I am not going in there unless you swear not to run off without me.
He's faster than he looks, and a dead eye with that crossbow, so I'd listen.
You're gonna regret that.
Remind me not to spook you.
Get him! Armor isn't helping.
Gotcha. Loose end. Seek.
Nice.
Make worth and rope. Sealmas Mito.
That's all of them.
Spoiled apple. No thanks. Another tooth. What do we got here? This fire damage. Huh. Little chunk in Audra. Yeah. The pelts. Jeez. Back up to the top I go. Hey, some decent ladder. Huh, nothing.
A lot of explorers end up dead here. But hey, they're not you.
Come and get me. This one's mine.
Really? Point blank? Alright.
That it?
And rock! Seal mes metum.
What's left?
Woo! Got him.
Good fighting.
Snag that.
One thing you can say about ogres, they rarely do sneak attacks. I shouldn't need to tell you that ogres are dangerous. Just look at that.
Yeah.
Eckworth and Roth! Seek! Hold it! Eckworth and Roth! Seek!
Oh, he just did that. Ardra. Alright. Final one's over there. All right, let's go take him out. Gotta be another way in. Ooh, hello.
Right behind you.
Let's do this. Eyes.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair. Ice front. Bandits ahead.
Eckworth and Roth!
On your right! For you!
Seek!
Yeah, keep standing next to each other.
Gonna regret this. To your left.
Whoa! Kai's down.
Heal yourself.
Get up.
Nice right. You're not looking good.
Into the beyond. Jeez. That did not go well. Let's try that again.
Right behind. Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald's.
Keep your guard up. They don't look like the type to negotiate.
Isoksa. You're a good friend. Look left. Heal yourself.
Actually. Yeah, just sit there and take it.
To your left.
Beyond seek. Isoxat.
Thanks, soldier.
Here we go. Going a whole lot better now.
Nice job. I think we've lost him.
Only maximum essence. Oh yeah, showing off the guns. Tomato. Need more lockpicks with that. Another lockpick. How convenient. Almond mace.
Oh no, don't!
There we go.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
We'll get over it. Collect my rewards. Get all this off my screen.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I have bounties
So
to
in
claim.
here.
There's no
Remind
more.
me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah?
We won't be burning anyone else ever again.
Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magrin's fires in his next life.
Yellow bands have been dealt with.
It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you, Don Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
Too late. Plus 10 damage from other sources. That sounds awful.
Good. You made it back.
Ooh, I might break that one down. Just for the Paradisant ladder. Fifth Warder. Plus 10% damage from all other sources? Yeah, no. Sell the agate. We'll buy some upgrade materials so I can keep upgrading my stuff. Thought I heard something.
Welcome back, my friend. How can I help you?
See what you got. No crafting materials. Oh, right. I want to break this one down.
What harm could some... Time to resupply?
What you got? All you have is pelts.
My dear friend returns. How can I help you?
Health potions, because I'm getting my butt kicked. See if these guys have anything, any upgrade materials worth buying.
Chicken.
And some chicken.
Back again?
Stir me up.
No one tops my prices, guaranteed.
Ah, here it is.
Make sure you wash your hands.
No. What's that ring do? % of your attack damage is restored as health. Dexterity or core speed. Will we regenerate essence? Yeah.
Supplies you need for prices. Welcome back. I'm sure I have exactly what you're looking for.
You got. Potion, yes. Lockpicks, yes. Infirmary shop. That'll probably give me plenty of health potions. Hopefully.
We will be watching.
A bit further. Go.
Thanks again for your help with Lothlet and Gladvine.
Yeah, sure thing.
Word on the street is you confronted your killer. I'm glad to see you survived, though I can't say I approve.
All iced tea. I can make that myself. I'll have to carry a shop. Probably here because I'm lazy.
I'm glad those sparrowhawks are gone, but I'm not sure these Adiran guards that showed up are any better.
Trading one set of bullies for another. At least they took down those garish banners.
Tell me about it. Very true. They really clashed with all that
The pleasure is all mine, envoy.
Yeah. Get some money back.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Ooh, yeah. Let me, read this grimoire. Get my butt kicked, so let me really jack this up. Okay. Okay, so I need more steel chunks and one more Hylia's Talon. Just make them all. Now I need more iron chunks.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
Seem unsettled by Ludwig. You want to talk about it?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
Tell me more?
We reach The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
We wouldn't hurt you specifically?
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Comes to it, I'll deal with her my way.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
Again, why are you guys standing so close to me? Back off.
Whatever's grown over that Audra doesn't look natural.
It's looking pretty artificial.
Let's go. That's all you got?
Eggworth and Ross! Be on seek.
This isn't so bad.
Your city smells like a tannery. I cannot escape it even here.
Yeah. There is also a plague. Okay, so that's not great. We'll admit.
Well, looks like those shadows are a little bit more prone to melee damage. What's up with all this? Oh. Okay. So I just jumped the gun on that. So dark. Can't see anything. Just for that? Guess I am. Is all this worth it? Oh, some more upgrade materials. monsters might. Mechanism stuff so that function. Function was to block the
Something happened here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory?
Yeah, actions do speak louder than words.
Planting seeds. The body dies, but ideals persist. Your clarity of vision soothes us.
Just like the Strangle Road. Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret.
The Envoy blacked out for a moment, and now the Audra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
All right. Done. I'll be using that. Let me go for toughness. Ow.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Business.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwig barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
I'll watch out for her. Thanks for the warning.
Don't thank me. In fact, keep my name away from Ludwig's ears. Better if she doesn't know I exist. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Ludwig's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Yeah, great.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
Alright. Onward to the Emerald Stair.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adherans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
I didn't come here to play executioner.
Believe me, that's a relief. Besides, the Steel Garrote's all too eager to take up that mantle.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adheran soldiers.
Often employed you. Their order may have started in Adir, but don't confuse those fanatics with us.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the Vrikas.
What?
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hildegard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
It's hard to believe she's supposed to be working with him.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little. He never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
Yeah, I got it.
His friend doesn't mean us any harm.
Brought me back to life. If they meant harm, they could have left me.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right.
Condition's one way to put it.
With Animancers, you two are on your own.
Mancy is outlawed and added for a reason. Meddling with souls is dangerous.
Most fun things are.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Can't wait to see this.
Eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Hey, David. Right when the Dream Scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough.
True.
And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
I know enough not to wander blindly into Delimgan's den.
I hope so. I think that goes without saying.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Yippee! Let's get started.
I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If you're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Said something here could be upgraded. Oh well. Oh wow. Yeah, that city is overgrown.
Would you be a dear and help with these spoilings, please?
Looks like she could use our help. Let's give her a hand.
Don't get too comfortable. There's more along the way.
And roll!
Was that some sort of grenade?
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Hi, Marius, get the fine lady a ladder.
No ladders, Envoy. Wouldn't fit in the packs.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me, and a ladder would have been perfect. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
What's so important about that? About this vase?
Oh, of course. Why would a priceless artifact be important? Well, I'm not surprised you don't know of the Godless. But they were here in the Living Lands long before we were. Long before anyone else, as far as I can tell. Give or take a few thousand years. They lived on every corner of the lands. You must have passed a few of their ruins on the way here. The big ones, with spires that look more than a little phallic. A lot of their structures were embedded in the ground. They lived in harmony with the land. I mean, as much as you can live in harmony with a land actively trying to kill you. Maybe it was nicer back then.
Who knows?
30 years of research, and as far as I can tell, they just upped and disappeared one day. Fascinating, right? Well, what's important is that the vase is within my grasp, now that I've a tall, dark, and handsome stranger to help.
Are you flirting with me?
If you keep encouraging her, she's going to climb you.
Watch out, Envoy. She seems to have a thing for you.
Careful, darling. I already have a lover. A good one. Skilled with his hands. He always carries a ladder. But, sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord. And I need this vase now.
I can help you.
Oh, you will? My. You're a looker and a doer. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yaxley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 vases that don't require going into some ancient ruins. No one listens to me.
Oh, wrong button.
Quiet as the depths.
Hey, hardwood and tanned hide. Looks like I'll be getting plenty of upgrade materials here. Nice.
Who's ready for more?
Dank spores. Dude, it's just so dank. Oh, sweet. Hylia's Talon is here. Ooh, this one's purple. Oh, gotta grab the loot. Vessel flesh. Oh, good. Oh, some Arda. It's a free coin. Sure. We'll snag that.
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Oh, that's her stuff.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the face down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, new dude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
You can have the vase if you tell me something about Fior.
Oh, holding my vase hostage. I respect that. First and foremost, Fior Mesiverno is an animancer sanctuary. Vidaro, unlike his father, the former governor, is not an animancer.
How would you suggest I get on the governor's good side?
I don't know why anyone would give two pyres about Vidaro. He loathes the idea of others thinking Fior is less than perfect. Emerald Stair used to be the breadbasket of the living lands. Now it won't bear fruit, and there are rumors of plague. Pleasant, isn't it? But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
And roll! Next one's mine.
Got him.
Everybody all right?
Equipment upgrades.
Granted, I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad?
Ooh, yeah. Hold off on this grimoire because I would want something with different spells. Yeah, I might try to upgrade this to fine, because this is a nice shield. Yeah, the 5% chance to avoid melee damage and plus 20 maximum stamina. It's pretty good.
Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a Balrog.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking, unfortunately.
Right, and I got cooking lessons in Solace, but you don't see me making beetle mash every night for dinner. The bears out here can hear a snapfly dropping Sokka from across the stair. If you don't want to get eaten, you need to walk softly.
I'll remind you of that next time you start playing your flute at camp.
That is different. Bear's natural prey doesn't tend to play flutes.
They might show up to get you to stop.
I've had this flute for years, and I have yet to be killed by a bear.
On second thought, maybe that's what's keeping them away.
Wow. Banter is very real.
And roll. Show me what you got. Arms up. You'll see.
Wrecked.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
We got them all.
Bear claw.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
You told us that animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarips won't even touch them.
Animancy is a process. We're talking about a delicate metaphysical ecosystem.
Machines everywhere, and none of them are doing a lick of good.
Everyone okay?
I spoil food. Jeez, this place really is in rough shape.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said that'd be great.
You know what I said. We only have so much to go around.
You're the first godlike to come through in, well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
Makes you think my presence means anything.
Some believe the gods have abandoned Emerald Stair, and yet here I am talking to one of their offspring. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter.
When that happens, I need to consult with an animancer.
Really? You know the gods don't exactly favor animancy.
Stopped anyone in these parts?
Some say the old gods aren't here, or maybe they just don't care for the living lands. If you need an animancer, you'll have to clear it with the governor. He lives in the big manor on the far side of town. Let me know if anything strikes your fancy. We don't have much, but the harvest hasn't bled us dry yet.
See what you have for sale. Maximum essence plus 15 carry capacity. Tempting. Hold on. Nope. Too low. There we go. Alright. Lockpicks. Another one of those totem things. This Talon, yeah, I can get plenty of that from around here. No, even their homes are overgrown.
Gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Why don't you tell me what you lost instead of insulting me?
I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food, to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest. There's not a damn thing left to eat.
Maybe I can find them, what they look like.
Like thieves. They're not from around here, I know that. They had a few elves among them. I've got no problem with elves, but they looked rough. Like they weren't civilized. You know, bandits.
I'll see what I can manage.
So I won't count on getting my crops back. I see how it is. Well, if you're following the river, be careful going north. The bandits ran that way. I bet they've got a camp up there. Can't imagine what else they've stolen. They're probably living like kings, while the rest of us starve. Gods, this place isn't what it used to be.
Watch yourselves. This is mine.
Come and get me! You see that?
Big.
You're not still on about that, are you?
Oh, water's running. that at least.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Did you?
Oh, this place doesn't... Still looks decent.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
To whom am I speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
I suppose Avilians don't like it.
If their experiments are affecting Adiran interests, this is our business. And when the time comes, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of those interests.
What are you talking
We
about?
all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Not me. This thorn fruit's still growing good.
What else to get? What else to get?
Can I interest you in some glaveberries or Barrett's bells, perhaps? Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Oh! Here we go. Numbers. Forms. Sparks. One more snap. Scale armor. Awakened Audra. Unless there was anything beyond Audra. Jeez, that stuff's expensive.
And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the Living Lands. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
Turn when I have bounties to collect.
Aurat Algori. I hope to see you soon. Oh. Big. Those Belemgan. They are not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Still, survival of the fittest in our
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only two rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
Keep that in mind.
Thank you. This establishment is a haven for animancers, so I try to keep it free of stress. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement. Consider the dream scourge. One crisis, many ways to manage it, all of them frustrating in their contradictions. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Looks like you're running a public service.
Fior Mesiverno values individualism, but I much prefer to focus on the health of the community. Now, will there be anything else?
Tea, please.
Regrettably, we are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
What you have? Ooh, shock damage. That'll go well with my pistol. But
Come one, come all. My invention is guaranteed.
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub.
Giata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now. How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
at your service.
Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Nandirian. Private discussion. You're arguing in the middle of town.
We have Giata to thank for that.
As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, Roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
I've seen corruption in nature, but never this advanced.
There may still be time to reverse the damage.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the roots. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
It's difficult to ignore dying farms once you start starving.
As usual, Giatta never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore her concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
Yup.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we work together, I wouldn't stay.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Mesiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
Giatta, are you okay?
It's a bit too soon to tell.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mesiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Another bedroll. Alright. With that, I am out of time. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I will be back tomorrow with some more Avowed. See you then.